Hello everyone, Granite Roots, Reset Night with Air Guild. We're at our Air Keep, we're on Red Borderlands, and we have some, it's contested. We know someone's been using some katas on the inner. See a couple reds here, so we figure we're just going to chase them out. And then we're going to encounter a nice surprise. We didn't even know this was going to happen, but as we go up, chase this guy up through the stairs here, big Zerg's going to come around and we're just going to be plowed right into, but great response and reaction by everybody on the team, and we are going to actually carry the day. We're going to dodge roll up through this mess in a second, and then we're going to push them from the top. Great job on everybody on the team, especially supports, also DPS putting people down. That was just very well done in the moment. Good response, good reaction. Of course, I like to chase everybody down. It's an epic flaw, I suppose. Okay, back at Airkeep again. You see them massing on the left here up in the corner. They're going to come down the stairs. We're going to go up, and they're going to push up the stairs. I'm going to drop supply crate because I love doing that, because not only does it stun them, but it also, if they're not destroyed right away, they still do some CCs and stuff. Okay, in a second I'm going to glide off and go down to the bottom because I have too much AoE up there, and we're going to push from the bottom of the stairs a little bit. They're going to come down. Here they come. I'm just going to be trying to spam everything I can. I gotta say that skill 4 on the elixir kit is pretty handy sometimes if you need to create quick distance, and I really like when it works, or when I use it correctly and it works like a charm. Okay, circling around, trying to get back to where the tag's at. Then I'm gonna see someone downed in a second on the left side when I go back over, and I will actually res them. But for right now, we're kind of grouped up, and now we're going to have to break apart and circle around again. Because look at that nasty bomb right there. I was going to try and res that guy, but he's already down, so gotta get out of there. Now, still a hard part I have is I know supports aren't supposed to res, but habit, LNHB, leaves no hero behind, and all of that. Alright, so I'm going to use my skill 5 gyro to get rid of some downs. I'm getting better at picking up on those, and even some reses. And it's really quite a useful tool. I really like that because you can drop it and keep going and not worry about it, and still finish off those downs. Great use of wins throughout this. Great team, great comp tonight. Good fights, especially with red teams who we really had some big clashes with. Okay, here red just dropped down. I see them coming down from their garrison. We're going to kind of stack up behind the tree, get ourselves ready. They're going to push across, kind of a little bit to the left above us, across the middle of my screen. We're going to circle around counterclockwise to the right. Throw a couple of veils in a second. There they are. I'm going to double back and forth over them, make sure I get some. And I'm going to drop my supply drop right on top of those guys again. It's going to strip their stab, make things easier. And it's still going, because you can see my skill 0 is still up. And we're going to circle back around. I'm going to try and just keep circling around, staying out of their AoE, and kind of corral them in the middle. Our allies are pushing from the other side, and they're really caught in the middle. And I'm going to deploy one of my gyros, get rid of those downs. Thank you very much. Now we're just going to clean up the rest. Here I am resing again. But they're so minimized now it doesn't matter. Okay, and I'm going to chase them, but they end up keep going. I'm just a support, I can't do much damage. So, thought I heard, had this feeling they were going to invis and port. See, I put that on my screen, and sure enough, here they come. Boom. back out of that bomb. I got pulled in, thought I was going to die, and then someone healed me quite a bit, and enough for me to rally. So whoever healed me, great job. I can now go on and be a productive member of the team. Drop another gyro. Here we go. I just gotta work on not auto-canceling it, or cancel casting, whatever you want to call it. And they're gonna start retreating across the bridge, probably to regroup. We're gonna stay over here, and our allies are going to push them back across there while we stay on the boss in about a minute or so. See the purple tag circling around. It's going to go across the bridge. We're going to stay on the Lord. I'm going to cut out a little bit of this because they come back in about a minute or two while we're on the Lord using the same strategy. They use a port. Here it is, over there on the left. And again, it's going to be a free-for-all. But a great night of fights. Just a lot of good tactics. And we're pretty evenly matched for numbers, which is nice. Three bubbles, you see that? Boom. Beautiful job on Winds of Change. For all them spell breakers out there. Thank you very much for them bubbles. Okay, so now they're breaking and they're going to start running. And we almost have it capped. Now we have it capped, now they're just going to go. And of course, what do? I'm going to chase a Dragon Hunter because I don't like letting peeps get away that easy. Now you might be like, why you chase them on a support? You know you can't beat them, especially on this. I once beat someone on a Scourge support, but that was unique. But part of this is, one, I can slow them down for other people to get there too. When you do this, or when I do this, it gives you more practice with healing, maneuvering, and stuff. It's kind of where you just practice fighting in that sense. But he's not going to get away. Slowed him down just enough that everybody can get to him. And my man is toast. So that was our reset night run with Air Guilds. Thank you everybody that came out and just for great fights. Thank you the other team for great fights as well. Hope you enjoyed this, and hope you all have the most excellent day.